third time, Peter replied, "Man, I don't know what you're talking about." And just as he was speaking, the rooster crowed. And verse 61 says, the Lord turned and looked straight at Peter. Can you imagine that look? Again, the shame that he's feeling in that moment, the embarrassment, the condemnation. All of that went on between Luke chapter 5 and John 21. Just a few weeks building up to John 21, a few days building up to John 21, Peter has just betrayed Jesus 3 times. But look back in John 21, verse 5. What does it say? Jesus is standing by the shore. Hey guys, did you catch anything? They're out in the boat. They don't even know who it is at this time. And they're just like, nope, didn't catch anything. And he says, throw your nets on the other side of the boat. And in that moment, they begin to think, could it be? And sure enough, John recognizes and says, it's the Lord. See, Peter realized it 3 years ago, and his response was, I can't. I'm not good enough. Depart from me. I don't deserve it. But look what he does this time. The moment he finds out it's Jesus, even though just days before he betrayed Jesus, the very thing he wants to do is not depart from him. The very thing he does in that moment is throw his cloak on and begin to swim for Jesus. He wanted to be in the presence of Jesus, even in his weakest moments. How incredible is that? It's the story of redemption. This is a moment where Jesus can set Peter's mind at ease to know, it's okay, I know what you've done. I know you denied me. I know you heard the rooster crow, but it's okay, I died for your failure. And I rose again so that you can start over. What I pray that you hear in this message this morning is this. We think it's more important doing better, working harder, doing right, be good for God. Those are good things, but those are not the most important. What is most important is when you are broken, as much as we all are, when you are in your weakest moments, when you are seeing your faults and your failures and your weaknesses, that is when you should swim towards Jesus, not say, depart from me, I'm a sinner. So the question I want to close with this morning, the question I want to ask each and every one of you watching, is when you are at your lowest moments, when you failed the most, when you've made those promises that you just couldn't keep, do you have a tendency to want to be close to Jesus or push back and say, depart from me, for I am a sinner? Are you the Peter of Luke chapter 5 or the Peter of John 21? Are we more God-conscious in those moments or self-conscious? You see, religion makes us more self-conscious. But the gospel message, the fact that we're celebrating Easter this morning and that Christ rose for each and every one of us, is what makes us more God-conscious.